You don't need more time. You need better use of time. You don't need more books. You need consistency with one page at a time. You don't need perfect English. You need daily practice. There is a simple method, powerful, practical, and life-changing if you stay loyal to it. It is called the 15-30-15 method. 15 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, 15 minutes at the end of the day. That's it. Simple. But don't confuse simple with small. Because simple things done every day change lives completely. Let's start with the morning. 15 minutes in the morning is not just study time. It is foundation time. The first moments of your day are very powerful. Your mind is fresh. Your brain is quiet. There is no noise yet from the world. In these 15 minutes, you don't rush. You don't panic. You don't try to do everything. You just focus. You can read English sentences slowly. You can learn 5 new words. You can listen to a short audio and repeat after it. For example, you wake up and say to yourself, "Today, I will improve my English. I am not afraid of mistakes. I am learning step by step." Simple sentences, but they change your mindset. Then you take a small lesson. For example, I go to school. I went to school. I will go to school. Small transformation, present, past, future. And you repeat it slowly, not to memorize like pressure, but to feel the language. Because English is not a subject. It is a habit. Then comes the lunchtime. This is where most people waste time, scrolling, watching, talking about nothing. But imagine if you take just 30 minutes from your lunch. Break, half an hour, not more. In this time, you practice active English. You speak, you write, you think. You can take a topic, my daily routine, and you start speaking. I wake up at 6 though. What matters is flow. You can also practice speaking in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and say, "I am improving every day. I can speak English. I am not perfect, but I am progressing." Yes, progress is more important than perfection. You can also practice questions. What is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? And answer them yourself again and again, because repetition builds confidence, and confidence builds fluency. Then comes the last part of the day, the 15 minutes. At night. This is the most important part, because this is reflection time. You sit quietly. You don't rush. You review your day. What did I learn today? Which words did I practice? What mistakes did I make? And you write them down. Even if it is just a small notebook. For example, today I learned beautiful, busy, happy. Today I practiced I am going. I went, I will go. Today I spoke for 5 minutes in English. That's enough. Small wins, but every day. And before sleeping, you read a few lines again, slowly, calmly. Let the language enter your mind before sleep, because your brain remembers what you feed it at night. Now, listen carefully. This method is not magic. It will not change you in one day, but it will change you if you don't quit. Most people fail because they expect fast results. But language is not a race. It is a relationship, and relationships need time. Let me tell you something real. Even if you are a beginner, even if you are afraid, even if you feel weak in English, this method is for you. Because it does not demand perfection. It demands discipline. 15 minutes in the morning is not hard. 30 minutes at lunch is not impossible. 15 minutes at night is not heavy. But together, they create power. Let's imagine a student. He wakes up late. He feels lazy. He thinks English is difficult. But he starts this method. In the morning, he learns simple sentences. In lunch break, he practices speaking. At night, he reviews. After 1 week, something changes. He starts recognizing words. After 2 weeks, he starts forming sentences. After 1 month, he starts speaking without fear. Not perfect English, but understandable English. And that is the beginning of confidence. Now, let's talk about mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. Silence is your enemy. Fear is your enemy. Because if you don't speak, you don't grow. If you don't practice, you don't improve. So, when you say, I am afraid of grammar, no, don't be. Even native speakers make mistakes. Even children learn by falling. So, why are you afraid? Speak. Even wrong English is better than no English. Say, I go market yesterday. It is wrong, but it is progress. Tomorrow, you will say, I went to the market yesterday. That is growth. This method also trains your brain to think in English, not translate. Because translation slows you down. You think in Urdu, then convert to English. That creates hesitation. But when you practice daily, your mind starts building direct English thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, mujhe pani chahiye, you start thinking, simple, natural, fast. That is fluency. And fluency is not about big words. It is about clear communication. Let me give you more daily examples for practice. Morning, 15 minutes. I am ready for the day. I will learn something new. I will not give up. Lunch, 30 minutes. I like reading books. I like watching English videos. I like learning new words. Night, 15 minutes. Today, I learned 5 words. Today, I spoke in English. Today, I made mistakes and I learned. Small sentences, but powerful repetition. Now, listen carefully. If you follow this method for 90 days, your English will not remain the same. Your confidence will not remain the same. Your thinking will not remain the same, because consistency changes identity. You will stop saying, I can't speak English. And you will start saying, I am learning English every day. There is a big difference between these two sentences. One is limitation, one is growth. Now, I want you to understand something deeply. You are not bad at English. You are just inconsistent. You are not weak. You are just untrained. And training does not require talent. It requires time. 15 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, 15 minutes at night. That's your training ground. No pressure, no competition, just you and your progress. And slowly, something beautiful will happen. You will stop fearing English. You will start enjoying it. You will start thinking in it. You will start speaking it. And one day, you will realize, I used to struggle with English, but now I use it without fear. That is transformation. Not sudden, but steady. Not loud, but powerful. So, start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Because the best time to start is always now. And remember this simple truth. Small habits every day create big results one day. 15, 30, 15. That is your path. Walk it daily and watch your English change. And watch your confidence rise. Slowly, deeply, permanently. And now, let's go even deeper. Because learning English is not only about speaking. It is about becoming someone new in your own mind. When you start this 15, 30, 15 method, something subtle begins to change inside you. At first, you will feel uncomfortable. You will hesitate. You will stop in the middle of a sentence. You will think, am I saying it right? And that is normal. Because growth always feels strange in the beginning. But don't stop there. Keep going. Even if your voice shakes, even if your sentences are broken, keep speaking, because broken English is still progress. Silence is not. Now, I want you to imagine something. A version of you after 30 days. That version is not perfect, but that version is confident. That version does not freeze when someone speaks English. That version tries. That version responds. That version understands more words than before. That is what daily 15 to 30, 15 practice builds. Not perfection, but progress you can feel. Let's talk about your morning again, but in a deeper way. Those 15 minutes are not just practice. They are your mental reset. When you wake up, don't grab your phone first. Don't open social media first, because your mind becomes noisy instantly. Instead, open your English notebook or your phone notes and write one simple line. I will improve today. Then read it slowly again and again, because what you repeat in the morning becomes your direction for the whole day. Then add small sentences like I am getting better slowly. I will not compare myself with others. I will stay consistent. These are not just English sentences. These are identity statements. Now, let's move to lunchtime again. But this time, understand something important. This 30 minutes is your confidence builder. This is where you stop being a learner only in your mind and start becoming a speaker. Speak out loud. Even if you are alone, even if people look at you, even if you feel shy, because confidence is not given. It is built in uncomfortable moments. Take a simple topic again. My family. And speak slowly. My family is small. My father is kind. My mother is loving. I love my family. Don't rush. Pause if needed. Repeat the sentence if it feels wrong. This is how fluency is built. Not in silence, but in repetition. Now, add a powerful practice. Ask yourself questions. What did I eat today? What did I do yesterday? What will I do tomorrow? And answer in English. Even if it is simple, even if it is basic, because basic English is still English, and every fluent speaker once lived in basics. Now, let's go to the night again. But this time, slow everything down. This is your healing phase, your reflection phase. Take a deep breath before you start and ask yourself, did I try today? Did I practice? Did I improve even a little? If yes, then appreciate yourself. If not, then don't punish yourself. Just restart tomorrow. Because discipline is not about guilt. It is about returning again and again. Now, write 3 things every night. 1 word you learned. 1 sentence you spoke. 1 mistake you made. For example, word important. Sentence, this is important for me. Mistake, I go to school. I went to school. This is powerful learning because you are not just studying, you are tracking your growth, and what you track improves. Now, let's talk about fear. Fear of speaking English is very common, but listen carefully. Fear does not disappear before action. Fear disappears during action. The more you speak, the smaller fear becomes. The less you speak, the bigger fear becomes. So, every time you feel scared, say this inside your mind. I will speak anyway, even if it is wrong, even if it is slow, even if it is broken. Because fluency is not built in comfort, it is built in courage. Now, let's make this even more real. Imagine you go to a shop. Instead of thinking in Urdu and translating, you try English. You say, how much is this? Simple sentence, but powerful moment, because real life practice is the strongest teacher. Or you meet someone and say, good morning. How are you? Small words with big confidence, because every small use of English in real life breaks a mental barrier. Now, I want to tell you something very honest. You don't need hundreds of grammar rules. You don't need advanced vocabulary first. You need usage. You need practice. You need repetition. That is why this 15-30-15 method works, because it gives you structure without pressure. It gives you discipline without stress. It gives you progress without confusion. Now, think about your future self again, 6 months from now. If you stay consistent, you will not think before speaking. Simple English. You will not fear mistakes as much. You will not avoid speaking situations. You will start participating. And people will notice. They will say you are improving. And you will smile, because you will know it came from daily effort. Not talent, not luck, only consistency. Now, let's end this continuation with a strong reminder. English is not a subject to pass. It is a skill to live. And skills are built, not wished for. So, every morning give yourself 15 minutes of direction. Every lunch give yourself 30 minutes of courage. Every night give yourself 15 minutes of reflection and repeat again and again until English becomes a part of you. Not something you study, but something you live.